MindOfReese, welcome back. This is not a half and half review. This is going to be the first entry into a series of movies reviews I will be doing called Retro Reviews. I think the name speaks for itself. As you can see, I'm reviewing an older film. And I always said when I started a YouTube channel and I did reviews, if I did older movies, I would want to review this movie. And this isn't really a review, it's a discussion. Because I've seen this movie before. I had to rewatch it in order to do this, which was painful enough. But as you can see by the title, I'm talking about arguably the most universally hated film of all time, Dragon Ball Evolution. This massacre of a film was released in, I think, 2009. It was rumored for years. Casting was out for years. Script changes, I believe. And, as you can see, I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. See the margin? Yeah. Huge Dragon Ball fan. And I was excited for this. When I saw the trailer, I was like, this doesn't really seem like Dragon Ball. Then the movie came out. Didn't see it in theaters, thank God. But I saw it at home. I had DirecTV at the time. I believe it was on HBO. And it's so much of a blur. I just remember hating the film. And until yesterday, I have not seen it since. And I rewatched it. And I hated it even more than I did when I was a teenager. This movie is so bad. Akira Toriyama created Dragon Ball Super because he did not want this. Well, not Dragon Ball Super. He created the movie Battle of Gods because he did not want this film to be the last thing people remember from the Dragon Ball franchise. And I thank him for that because, for God's sake, this movie embodies nothing about Dragon Ball whatsoever. The essence of Dragon Ball, the point of Dragon Ball, the humor in Dragon Ball, the characters, and maybe with the exception of Master Roshi and maybe Yamcha, do not embody the characters in Dragon Ball at all. The main character of the film, Goku. Oh my goodness. Look how they massacred my boy. This is not Son Goku. I don't know who this is. God bless Justin Chapman. I hate, this was my first time seeing him. I hated him in the film. He ended up showing up on Shameless, which was a show I loved, which also starred Emmy Rossum, who played Bulma in this film. They were actually a couple in that, ironic. But oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Justin Chatwin had to be a part of this. I don't even know why you signed up for this, brother. But for God's sake, this character is not Goku. This character is not Goku at all. And I know I said God bless Justin Chatwin, but goddamn, some of his delivery in this shit is terrible. But I don't even care about the technical stuff. We're not even gonna talk about the acting. I'm gonna try not to talk about the script, but it's so fucking bad I may have to. But for Christ's sake, the least you could tell this film was not created by people who gave half of a shit about Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z. You can tell this was created by people who did not grow up as fans or were not fans of it in general. People who have not sat down and taken the time to actually watch the show, understand what the show is about, understand the characters, want to adapt the characters and do the characters justice. They probably sat down, watched 3-5 fucking episodes and said, let's make a movie. That's what happened. This movie is a fucking abomination. That's what this movie is. We start off with Goku training with Grandpa Gohan, whose name pronunciation they destroyed throughout this whole film, calling him Gohan. Pisses me off, but it's minor, right? But it pisses me off because clearly you're not respecting the source material. You know one thing about Marvel? I always say I don't want Marvel to adapt the comics word for word, line for line, page for page. A lot of people was like, "Oh, this isn't Civil War. This isn't how Civil War went." It's meant to be an adaptation. They take that comic, they take inspiration from that comic, and they create their own story out of it. But they respect the source material, and you see it in all of their films. Dragon Ball did not exist. I can't even get the words. Dragon Ball did not respect the source material, and the fact that they had over a decade of source material to work with is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. There's no reason you could not have done this. Isn't even 50% of respecting the source material. We see Goku training with his grandpa Gohan. Cool. At first thing, they made Goku a teenager. I mean, I guess whatever. Would have been better if he was a kid, but to be honest, this movie probably would have been much worse because kids in movies, and especially in a lead role, no. But first of all, Goku's in high school. Why is Goku in high school? Goku's an idiot. Goku doesn't go to school. Doesn't need to be in high school. There was not one time during Dragon Ball we saw Goku in actual school ever. Where did this idea come from? Goku knew nothing of civilization outside of Grandpa Gohan's place until his grandfather passed away and he went on the adventure to find the Dragon Balls. When he first saw Bulma, he did not know what a woman was. He had never seen a woman in his life. He asked her where her tail was because he had one. He thought everyone had tails. But here we are talking about Goku in high school saying, "Oh, well, none of the kids like me there. They know I'm different. You know, I could beat all of them with one hand." That's not Goku. Goku is not that person. Goku is not oh, they treat me bad. I could beat them with one hand. Goku likes to fight strong opponents. Goku likes to fight for the fun, for the thrill of the fight. That's his Saiyan blood. But obviously, he's not a fucking Saiyan in this because we open up the movie with some kind of backstory of Piccolo with Uzaru, who Uzaru is the ape that Saiyans turn into when it's a full moon, not a fucking solar eclipse. And he also wasn't a henchman of Piccolo. They literally open this film fucking up. Literally. They open this film fucking up. So, not only did they open this film fucking up, they continued to fuck up with the Goku in high school shit. Goku in Civilization. You already don't have the essence of this character. He's getting bullied at school. This is a fucking high school teen drama with some Dragon Ball slapped on it. That's what this is. This is a mockery. This is they Americanized Goku. I don't this 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 was the most Americanization, and that's not a word. I probably just made it up, of a Japanese anime character we've ever seen. Quite honestly. He gets to school, and apparently he really likes Chi Chi. Okay, so actually this was 2009, so they could have done this. In the anime, Chi Chi is enamored with Goku. Goku doesn't know anything about kissing, girls, relationships, sex, none of that. First of all, they were kids when they met, so of course he shouldn't be. But Chi Chi is enamored with Goku. Chi Chi basically tricks Goku into marrying her one day, in the future. Chi Chi goes after Goku. And he's dumb, so he goes along with it. But he does love Chi Chi in the end. Maybe they could have gone a different route, but why could they not have Chi-Chi chase Goku as opposed to Butch? They already butchered the character, so I guess they said, "Fuck it, why not? Let's do everything different." But I just I don't understand why did they have to do this? And of course, Chi Chi is the girlfriend or friend of the bully that's bullying Goku. Typical 2000 to 2003 teen drama shit, bro. It We did not need this. Not in a fucking Dragon Ball film, bro. We did not need this. Speaking of them butchering characters, let's move on to Bulma, shall we? They didn't make her hair fully blue. So what? That's not a big deal. The streak is nice, but since when is Bulma a fighter or anything of any such getting involved in the action? Bulma has always been the smart girl. When that shit goes down, she runs, she gets scared. Yeah, Bulma has some balls sometimes, but for the most part, she doesn't get involved in that shit at all. I don't feel like there was a need to add that to this character. I mean, I guess it didn't bother me too much, but I guess if I say it wasn't needed, it doesn't matter. I don't know. This movie hurts my brain. I don't understand some of the decisions they're made. Goku was fucking went to a party, got invited to a party by Chi Chi. The bully showed up. He fought the bullies, kicked their ass, and then kind of gave Chi Chi a look like, you doing all this to impress a woman? Goku, of all people, they had him looking like a school shooter at high school, being bullied, and he was making the face like with the vein popping out and shit. Yeah, not powering up, just pissed off. Four things I will give them credit for. Bulma's use of the capsule was well done. It's kind of good. They tried to imitate Goku's big appetite, his eating. Cool, I got that. Um, they meet Master Roshi. Here's an issue. Master Roshi's house is like, how the Kame house is on an island in the middle of the ocean? Yeah, well, there's some big fucking city with tall buildings and flashy lights, and it's a big crater in the city, and he lives in the middle of it. You literally could have put it in the middle of a fucking ocean. What was So when they meet Master Roshi, he attacks them. He thinks they're thieves, and they kind of do a good job at imitating the fast hand movements in the fights. Like in the anime. Uh, it didn't look good, but I give them credit for attempting it. The anime laugh thing that they do, like when characters are laughing and then they stop abruptly, they try to imitate that in the film. Did not look good, was not delivered well. It was terrible, but E for effort. At least they tried. You understand what I'm saying? Um, they kind of capture the essence of Master Roshi's character. I said that in the beginning. Yeah, he's a bit of a pervert. They don't do too much of that, but I mean, they kind of capture his essence in the beginning. But after that, I don't know. Something's not right. Maybe it's the fact that this film fucking sucks. Who knows? After this, they end up meeting Yamcha, who they kind of the dude kind of does a good job at capturing the essence of Yamcha a bit. He doesn't do much fighting, which is something that Yamcha did not like that, but who fucking cares? Because the fighting in this movie is ass anyway. The choreography in this is god awful. They should have got whoever the fuck choreographed the fighting in Shang-Chi to do this shit. Maybe I would have been able to actually sit through this film without one of the stick a knife through my fucking eyeballs. So when when Goku and Bulma find Roshi starts training Goku. And first of all, hold up. Backtrack. Grandpa Gohan dies because Piccolo kills him by collapsing the house on him. Which takes away a big character moment from Goku in the anime where Goku turns into Zaru as a full moon, a great ape, and crushes his grandfather. But of course, you can't do that because whatever. Anyway, Master Roshi is training Goku. And I guess he's trying to teach him about ki. This motherfucker is teaching Goku airbending. Like literally, they say airbending in the film more than once. He's teaching Goku airbending. Not he eventually teaches him the Kamehameha wave. Cool. He's teaching him airbending. Literally. They say airbending in the fucking movie. Like, you cannot make this shit up. Airbending? My nigga, come on, man. Then they try to force the Yamcha and Bulma romance. Like, they've only known each other for 24 hours. And they're about to kiss. And come on, bro. Like, don't try to respect the source material now. Y'all already 75% through the movie and fucking up. Goku, Master Roshi tells Goku, use the Kamehameha wave or your airbending, basically. Your airbending to blow the candles out, the torches out. There's 4 or 5 torches, whatever. And Goku can't do it. No, he tells him to light the torches. I'm sorry. To light the torches. And Goku can't do it. So Goku tries to light them with the candle and gets caught cheating by Chi-Chi. Goku cheating, taking a shortcut during training? Goku? This is not Dragon Ball. This is not Goku. I want whoever wrote this shit condemned. I need prison time. I need a conviction. I need a jury. I need an execution. I need all of that. They butchered this. Let's move on to the climax. Piccolo somehow gets the Dragon Balls because Ma, who was never really Piccolo's henchman in the film, she was aligned with Pilaf, but whatever, helps him get the Dragon Balls. Obviously. Don't even know what the fuck he's about to wish for, to be honest. So Goku, Bulma, Roshi, and Yamcha show up. Roshi has the Mafuba jar, which is used to contain Piccolo, which was used to contain him, which they don't say how he got out in the first place, but who fucking cares, right? So Goku is there, he shows up to fight, and Piccolo's like, defeat Ozaru? You are Ozaru, motherfucker. That's why you're here. This is where you came. You came here in an asteroid from space. And on your 18th birthday, you would turn into Ozaru. So they just throwing shit together at this point. They just throwing shit in there like, hey, make it his fucking 18th birthday. Say he came from space, because I guess we're supposed to put 2 and 2 together. It looks like they want us to put 10 and 10 together, since every time Goku touches a Dragon Ball, he has a vision. Which, where they got that from, I don't fucking know. But at this point, where did they get any of this from? This is not Dragon Ball. This is not Dragon Ball Z. This ain't even Dragon Ball G fucking T. This ain't even Dragon Ball AF, nigga. I don't know what this is. Dragon Ball Evolution is its own thing. Like, they literally started this shit from scratch. And said, hey, can we borrow these characters from Dragon Ball? I don't know what the fuck this is. So Goku turns into Ozaru, who's about the same height as the fucking Undertaker. Like, he's not even a huge grade 8. He's literally on his knees choking out Master Roshi. The fact that his hands can fit around Master Roshi's neck and aren't squeezing his head like a grape tells you that this is not a big motherfucker. He's basically a D lineman, like an offensive lineman, a left tackle, something. He's a tight end, whatever. This is not a grade 8. This is garbage, actually. So Master Roshi gives him a pep talk, and he turns back into Goku. Whatever. Solar eclipse is gone. Whatever. He fights Piccolo for about a minute. They throw blasts back and forth. Hits him with the Kamehameha wave, which looks god awful, and knocks him out cold. Doesn't kill him. I guess he thought he killed him. Knocked him out cold. They use the Dragon Balls to bring Master Roshi back to life. He's like, oh, it's more I gotta teach you. Whatever. And then Goku goes to see Chi-Chi, and they give us a fucking Rocky 3 ending between Chi-Chi and Goku. If you've seen the end of Rocky 3, you know what I mean. I just... The fact this movie was even allowed to come out is an insult. Like, who the fuck was in the office? Who was at the studio? Who allowed this to go through? The fact they probably thought, oh man, it's Dragon Ball, it's gonna make money. No, someone in the office should have said, no, the fuck it's not. No, it's not. What the fuck is this? Like, and I saw Man of Steel, and I saw the fight between Superman and Zod, and I thought, man, a Dragon Ball live action movie is possible. And then there was a viral video on YouTube years ago about the Future Trunks live action, and that looked amazing. But it looked amazing for a YouTube video. Then you see King Vader, who's killing it right now, amazing creator, do Dragon Ball stuff, and you think this looks fucking amazing. But for a live action movie, I don't think we're ever going to get an American live action. I mean, when I say American, I don't mean with American characters. I just mean in America. I don't think we're ever going to get a live action, not even just Dragon Ball, a live action shonen anime that's true to self, that looks good, that's something we can appreciate and love. I honestly don't. I think they're way too hard to adapt. It's some anime is different. I would like just continue with animated anime films, but the live action, I don't think is something we can ever do. I don't think it's something that can ever be pulled off. And that sucks to say. It's just I don't think studios in America understand it. I know in Japan they've done it a lot. I haven't seen any of those films. If those films are actually good, let me know in the comments. I'll go watch them. But yeah, I don't think it's something we'll ever get. I gave up on that. I just enjoy the little things that come out, like fan made stuff and the King Vader stuff. I appreciate the animated films that we're getting: the Battle of Gods, Resurrection F, Dragon Ball Super Broly, the new one that's coming out next year. Um, I just, yeah, a live action shonen anime. I don't think we'll ever get Naruto, Yu Yu Hakusho, all of these. Yu Yu Hakusho possibly could be pulled off because it's not that crazy. Like, it's not that crazy eccentric. It can be possibly pulled off. You know, that's possible. We'll never get My Hero or anything like that. Um, I do believe a live action Attack on Titan movie is doable, but it has to be rated R. Don't fuck around with it, which means they probably won't do it. Um, it was so tough getting through this film, but I told myself I was going to review this. I put it out there in the ethos, which means I had to do it. I did it. I made it through. Uh, I don't know what the next retro movie review is going to be. I might take some suggestions from y'all. So I'll put a tweet out as well, but I want anyone watching this, when you're done or now, whatever, put in the comments a retro movie, an older film. Doesn't have to be too old, it can be a few years ago, that you would like for me to review. Don't say a fucking Marvel film like Endgame and shit. Don't do that. Cause just don't do that. I've talked about it enough. But I have two in mind. The 2017 Power Rangers film. I want to do that. Also, with the Matrix 4 trailer coming out soon, Friday actually. Actually, I think it's coming out Thursday. Thursday. Well, it would have came out Thursday because I don't know when I'm putting this out. It depends. But I've never seen the Matrix 1, 2, or 3. So I know Matrix is on HBO Max. I'm gonna watch it, probably review it. So yeah, those are two that's already on my list. If you made it this far throughout this rant-filled review, thank you. I appreciate you. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe for more future retro reviews. Also check out half and half reviews that I have. in the past. I got a playlist of half and half reviews. I got my last half and half review, which was Candyman. Check that out. Subscribe, ding the notification bell. I'll holler at y'all next time. Peace.